So the hotel's about a mile or two from Penske. So Michael and I are hoofing it. Figure we're going to be sitting for the next 2 days, so we might as well get a hike in here at the beginning of the day. I think the crane might even beat us. We're running a little later because the truck wasn't ready. But the buyer, Mark, flew in last night. The crane's going to be there. Jay Good, the son of Glenn Good, is going to meet us there. So this should be an exciting morning for us. See what we can get into in about 20 minutes up the road here. Every time we do these, it's like a new twist. You know, it's something we've never done. We've never used a crane to load one on a box truck before. We normally have an open trailer, so that's going to be a challenge. Another one is he's got a raised right hand that's going to kind of play with, with the straps and the spreader bar that we're using. Yeah, there's variables here we've never dealt with. We've never moved a waving giant before. These guys are super rare. Crane's up. Got the spreader bar. Michael's going to take those and go up on a forklift and hook them onto the eye bolts, and then we're going to start yanking on this guy and see what happens. So we put about 800 pounds of pressure pull up on him, and he's not moving. So we don't want to put too much because we don't want to pop those eye bolts out of his shoulders. So we're going to try to use a pry bar and try to see if we can shake him loose a little bit and see what's going on there.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
It just goes all the way through.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it does.
How about that?
Yeah. If you guys.
We haven't seen that before.
Nope.
What do you think, Mark?
It's way heavy duty.
Yeah,
Do you feel how solid that is?
He's so much more solid than the originals.
Let's rev it down a little bit.
So Jay, how many years do you think he's been up?
About 33 years.
Okay.
Yep.
And you helped put him up, right?
No, I didn't help put
Okay.
this one up. I helped my dad put some of the ones up over in Gainesville, but not this one. This one he put up while I was down in Arlington.
Okay.
Oh, let's see if it's ready. See if it'll come off.
I don't know if that's just attached or not.
What about that top bolt, Michael? He's
Come, let's try to rotate this way
I
again.
don't think that top bolt's in the dip and it might be.
No, I don't think it is.
Some's holding them on.
Or it might be.
Crawl up. You're gonna have to crawl up and look, Michael.
Yeah, I'll probably end up crawling up.
It's probably through his head. It's through the top of his head.
I think y'all can fit inside his head.
So Michael just came out. He's been in there about 40 minutes.
How long have I been in there?
We're trying to get this hat off. Then we decided to take the head off. Glenn Good did everything 1,000%. So after we got all the bolts out, couldn't get the hat off without taking the head off. So then we took all the bolts off the head on the inside. Then we found out he riveted it. So he bolted it and riveted it. I mean, this thing wasn't coming down in the hurricane. So now we're gonna grind off the top eye bolt off of the hat. We're about 15 minutes overdue from when we wanted to leave right now. We'll see what it is when we actually get out of here.
Load her up. See you in a few days.
Well, Michael and I are nearing the end of our journey. We've got about 2 hours to go, maybe a little less than that, until we get to Temecula, California. We have been through agricultural inspection, and our Cowboy was deemed fit to enter into California. We've been through Border Patrol, and the K9 units did not find any drugs in our Cowboy. So I think we are set to complete our journey here without further incident. It's been fun. We've been driving straight since we left, so we're a bit tired, but California's beautiful. We're going a little bit of the scenic route here through the mountains. Hopefully that was a good idea. Still on time though for 1:45 delivery. It was a good trip. Michael and I are a bit tired. We tag teamed all the way out here. As you saw, getting him out of the truck didn't go quite as smoothly as getting him in, but you work with what you have, and I'm just thankful for a really great team, the American Giants team, especially Michael, who did this trip with me and is really the brains of how we do all this and how we rig them and how we move them. Thankful to Mark for letting us be a part of this and bringing him out here, and Jay, who contacted us initially and let us know that he had one that he needed to find a buyer for. And that goes for the rest of you too. You may know someone who has one of these that wants to sell it. We're here to help and let everyone know what you have, and hopefully keep finding these Giants really good homes. So until next time, thanks for joining us on our latest adventure.
What's going on? My name is Mark Atkins, aka Mark the Butcher, as everyone knows me. I run a brand called Rusty Butcher. We do made in America clothing, leather goods, all kinds of stuff. About a year and a half ago, I moved out to Temecula, California, and started building off my little ranch here. Bought a bunch of little mini farm animals and just kind of went down that whole path of trying to do cowboy stuff. Started bull riding, and I just like fell in love with all the stuff I was learning about how to be a cowboy. And then I came across these big waving giants, and then a couple of Google searches later, I was on the American Giants website, and then I hit up Joel and asked him if he knew anybody selling a cowboy waving giant, and you know, push came to shove, we found one in Texas, and I ended up doing the whole process of getting that here, which was a lot, but he just landed in my property right now. He's for the most part in one piece, and we're gonna get this thing sanded hopefully this weekend and painted up, and he's gonna match me as ugly as I am, but you know, we're gonna get him painted up with my matching tattoos, my same hat, and basically match my character for my brand that I have, and then stand him up here at the property overlooking the bull arena, and my shop's gonna go right here, so he's gonna be a big staple piece to the brand now, and we're gonna dub him Big Russ for Rusty Butcher. I let everyone know on the way over here that I don't have all the fancy equipment that we had in Texas. I said I got a little tiny farm tractor and some buddies, and we could probably figure it out. It was a lot easier. It wasn't as smooth as Texas for sure, but he's out, and luckily Jay's dad built him solid, so he's in one piece, but we basically dragged him out by his head, and you know, we had one casualty. His hand broke off, but it was kind of hanging on by a thread anyways. We'll get that bolted back up, but definitely stoked he's still in one piece. So I appreciate Joel, the American Giants, and everyone that helped him get this guy here, basically. You guys pinned it for 20-something hours, so thank you.